Hello everyone, welcome in. God bless you. Happy Thursday. I hope you're all having a super amazing morning. I just wanted to make this video really quickly because I wanted to talk about the current status of the channel and where I'd like to head going forward. I'm super thankful to the Lord for everything that he's done in the last 8 to 10 months on this channel, and everything that he's really done for me in the last almost year of my life. You know, saving me from where I was before and for being such a loving God. And I'm super thankful for the community that he's allowed me to build and for the people that he's allowed me to meet in the last couple of months. You guys have been super great and I'm super duper thankful that you're here today. I hope you like the Gremlin Latina energy. I know you're looking for a Gremlin Latina VTuber who drinks coffee, apparently. So maybe that's why you're here. Maybe you're here for the word. I have no idea. But either way, my name is Celeste. I'm a Christian VTuber and artist looking to spread the word of God across the internet and the world. And some of you might have met me because of what happened in October. Some of you might met me because of what I said in November and a couple months after, going into January and all that other awesome stuff. You might have just come across me because of my other friends, or because of something that I said on Twitter. But regardless of why you're here, I am super thankful again to the Lord for everything that he's kind of provided me and the amazing people. So you guys know I have been a VTuber for over a year, celebrated 1 year in February. And while I have been a content creator on and off for like the last 4 years, this is the most consistent I've ever been, in a really long time. So I started out making Christian content, and I mean I still do, at least when I came back to the Lord. Before I was doing like gaming videos and stuff, and well, you can see some of the shorts from the past if you really want to, but when I came back, I was using a pink panda from Valorant. Someone had made a model based on the Valentine's Day duo, and a lot of you at the start who joined me on this amazing journey back into content creation and talking about the Lord know me as the pink panda bear, pink panda boo boo, pink monkey. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. But eventually, the focus kind of started shifting into gaming. I was streaming on YouTube for some time streaming only on YouTube, sorry, for some time. And eventually I went back to Twitch, and that's when I started gaming. It was in September. I can't remember if it was before or after ReachConf, but basically that was the focus for some time. I was still doing some Christian videos, but not as much. And eventually it became more about the gaming, and not that I didn't talk about Christ, but I wasn't talking about the Lord as much. And while I'm sure people are watching me for my very wonderful and definitely not a gremlin who enjoys certain things and will never apparently beat the allegations of anything, I definitely, after October, when the drama had happened, I was really frustrated with myself and felt like a bit of a criminal and had a target on my back for some time. And from there on out, I was in a slump spiritually that only recently I've completely, I would say, been liberated from, but it's because finally obeyed the Lord and humbled myself. So I definitely was talking about Christ, but I wasn't as passionate as when I got back into the faith. And the content I used to do when I was a pink panda, of course, in my streams I do talk about the Lord, and I talk about topics that, even if they're political, when it ties into things of the Bible and the way that we should act, if we are in fact Christians, I will speak up about it. I know that's gotten me into a lot of trouble with friends and people that maybe used to be friends or acquaintances or whatever. But honestly, I don't want to stop talking about those things. Now, I won't go in depth. I'm not going to talk about, conspiracy theories and things like that. But on a surface level, at least from a Christian perspective, we know that the governments of the world, unfortunately, many of them do not believe in Christ. But I think as a Christian who lives in America, it's kind of important to, bring the word, but also be able to call out evil. And so even if that gets me in trouble, of course, politics is not my God. I don't believe that these politicians, most of them, honor the Lord in any way, shape, or form. But there are some, and at the very least, for a current president, he does respect our beliefs and has done some good things, but, Lord willing, there are some people that might need to get out of his circle. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. I also wanted to give you guys, first the Lord, and then you guys thanks for helping us reach 5K. Yippee! We made it! Oh my goodness, that was so cool. Like, it's been like, a couple days since we reached 5K. Thank you guys. That has been a very big goal of mine that I never thought forever in my whole time streaming and making videos and stuff that we make it there. But God is great, and I'm hoping that he continues to build this community. So thank you for that. And in that same breath, as much as I love sharing my gremlinness in shorts and stuff like that, I definitely do want to continue to talk about the Lord on this channel primarily. Not that the gaming content will stop, but it'll definitely be decreased, especially when it comes to shorts. I know that the algorithm's a little weird, and I just think in general I do need to focus down, because when you go to watch my shorts, you're like, this woman has gremlin energy. I can see the gremlin within her, and she's really bad at games. Sometimes she's good, but like, I don't think you watch me forget. You watch me so you can make fun of me, okay? And I know you think I'm short. Yeah, I would like more of my shorts to be Christian related shorts. And with the conversation that me, Elias, Usagi, and Lark had a couple weeks ago, based on the Nyara situation, plan on making some shorts from there. We also have the conversation with Akko that I am still editing as of right now, as of the time of this video. If you're watching in the future, maybe the video will be out by then. I don't know, but I would say that I definitely want to talk more about the Lord. Maybe I'll have some scripted shorts as well. Those I'm more likely to not edit myself since I've done it before. But, I want to have more conversations. I would love to release one long form video a month minimum, where either I'm talking to someone else or we're talking about a topic. Maybe we're reading. I'm not sure. I have some other more creative based projects in mind. One example being Minecraft, and this will tie into my Discord server. So a bit of a shill if you guys are looking for a Christian server to hang out with other amazing brothers and sisters in Christ. I would absolutely love to invite you to my server where you get updates about my content. We're finally back with the Minecraft server. Not my Christian Minecraft server. Not my Christian Minecraft server. Okay? Don't spill your heresy. No, I'm kidding. Have a church if you'd like to come visit us and, just chill and enjoy the amazingness of the Lord in Minecraft. And on my Discord server, we do movie nights every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. EST. We also have Bible study. So if you're looking to fellowship, if you're looking to read the word with others, and, even just have fun and nerd out, right? With other young people, absolutely come join my Discord server. It's discord.gg/Celestium. Link in the description below. But going back to what I was talking about, my content, I'm hoping to incorporate more of the things that I enjoy while honoring the Lord. And with Minecraft, there's a lot of, video stuff that you can do. So I have a couple of ideas. I'm not going to necessarily take this video to go into depth, but you'll just have to see. You'll just have to wait and see. And if you are either a Twitch sub, a YouTube member, or a Patreon, you get behind the scenes access to what I'm thinking about and what it is that I'm plotting with my gremlin energy. And so I'm really excited to definitely continue honoring the Lord in different ways while also kind of enjoying gaming, which is a hobby for me. I'm no pro gamer, but I think that there are ways to definitely bring more people to the Lord, and meeting a lot of people where they're at kind of means being in the same spaces as them. But in my case, I do enjoy Minecraft, so I hope that this reaches somebody out there who enjoys Minecraft but is also a Christian and wants to just hang out and have a good time and really learn about the Lord. So in addition to the videos, I kind of want to talk to you guys about some projects that are going on behind the scenes besides the Minecraft video and me editing the conversation with Akko. I have a couple of new models coming in. As you guys know, maybe you don't know, but in August, I got my first ever Live 2D model. I started out as a PNG tuber back in February of 2024. I made it myself. So she a little derp. My art style has changed quite a bit since then. Maybe not that much, but yeah. And along the way, I've gotten multiple models. Eventually, I got this 3D model that you see here. And I have a couple of other Chibi Live 2D models that I very much love. And while I don't use all of them on stream anymore, I am really thankful for the artists that have done that. And I have 2 more models on the way, and a third that I'll talk about in a second. So I have a full body 3D model by Moim. I'm probably mispronouncing the name, and I'm really sorry if you watch this video. And I have a Chibi 3D model coming in by Walloy, whose name I'm probably butchering as well. My apologies if you happen to see this video. I'm super excited. I have not gotten a progress update from Walloy yet on the Chibi model, but that's okay. I know that they have a lot of people who probably filled out that list, but I'm so excited to be a client for both of these amazing 3D artists. And I want to make content revolving my 3D model. I'm still figuring things out. And people from the community have so graciously helped me, donating on the streams, subscribing, and other amazing things. Thank you guys. I am really thankful to the Lord because, without that help, it would take a while before any of this could become a reality. So I have some slime VR trackers that I've sort of set them up already. Have a lot of tweaking to do for sure, but I would love to do more 3D content in VR chat, whether that's evangelism or, maybe in the future, if I ever learn how to sing and get good, maybe I could do like a concert or something. I don't know, but I would love to make videos using my 3D model, maybe depicting her in different situations, holding Bible, whatever the case may be, and kind of narrating over that. That would be really nice. So I have a lot of ideas. I am no filmmaker. I may be an artist, but, this is a different art form that requires, patience, subtlety, and amazingness, and the brain. And sometimes I don't have that. So those are some thoughts that I have. I don't know if they'll become a reality. Now, I know some people are asking for some MMD Celestium, and I'm like, I could do that. I don't have to dance myself. There has to be dance moves and stuff, but I've never... Well, I touched MMD maybe a decade ago, and I never learned it, so I don't know how it works. I don't know how it's changed. That is definitely a possibility. And for the bigger news, I did mention a third model. There's actually more than 3. There's another Chibi Live 2D model. Actually, there's more than 2. Actually, there might even be more than 3. Chibi Live 2D model that's going to be worked on this summer. And there's another Live 2D Chibi model that someone's working on, that has been working on it for me, for maybe the last 2 months. I don't remember. I know they have a very large queue, and so the model that I really want to talk about that isn't in the works yet, but the conversation is happening, is my 2.0 redesign model. I've talked about wanting to rebrand maybe in the last couple of months, but I never really took it seriously because I have some other plans that may or may not come through, and out of, maybe feeling a little scared and investing a lot of time and money into 2.0, I've kind of put it in the back burner. But I really thank the Lord and you guys for being so supportive. I am currently in the talks with my potential future live 2D parent for my 2.0 model. I'm currently designing the next design, and I have a logo artist that I've reached out to that I have been wanting to commission for over a year now. And I'm on the wait list. I don't think they'll be able to start until the summer, which is okay. I don't expect to debut that model anytime soon, but if you are a YouTube member, a Twitch sub, or a Patreon, you will get access to how the talks are going, what I'm designing, and you'll even have input on what that design will look like. I don't plan on changing too much from where I am now, but definitely a new outfit, and maybe some color changes. I'm not sure yet, but I'm working on it. But I suppose we're working on it if you want to include yourself, you silly bean. And so I'm really excited. I won't say too much more because again, I'm still in the talks. I have linked who that artist is to some of my friends, and if you are a super bean, again, Twitch sub, YouTube member, or Patreon, you know who I am gonna commission. As soon as they give me the green light and we talk about prices and stuff, I have to recommission the person who did my reference sheet art with this new design. So Lord willing, we will be able to hear back from them soon, and in the next couple months I will keep all the super beans updated. I might drop a teaser or two for everyone else as time goes by, but I don't want to give away everything. You know, we gotta keep it a surprise for the general masses. So those are the things that I have in mind. This is some stuff that's been on my mind. I really want to keep honoring the Lord, and in the past couple of weeks, so many new people have joined the space. Different VTubers who are professing their faith, people who are coming to the faith, and people who might have been like lukewarm, but now they're on fire for the Lord. And I'm extremely thankful, for my friends like Silent Bell, Marshall, Gabe, who you guys know that on Sundays we do Bible study together on Bell's channel. As you guys know, the VTubing space is very lewd for the most part. There's a lot of degeneracy and things running around, but I think that God is making a way, and I'm not saying that we'll we're competing with like Iron Mouse or something, or Vegas or any of these bigger indies and corpos, but I think even if it's not about the numbers but the people that we do reach, and I'm hoping that the world can see the love of Christ through us. I definitely noticed on Twitter especially the amount of toxicity coming from people who claim to be Christian, but their hearts and the way that they speak doesn't necessarily reflect that. So I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I haven't messed up before. But what I am saying is that there are a lot of people who really love the Lord and want people who don't believe in the Lord to come over to the side. So I'm really thankful for each and every one of you, my amazing friends, and for the new friends that we have yet to make and the new friends that we have made along the way, to continue this path. I love being a Christian first and a VTuber second. I got to be a cute pink-haired anime woman who talks about the Lord. And, I try to be as sincere and genuine about my faith as much as possible. I'm really hard on myself because of the things that I've done in the past. But not only that, because even now, right, I'm still a sinner. And I've always been hard on myself my entire life. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I've done everything right. I've done some things that, if people knew, really disappointed me. At least in the past. Well, even now, in more recent times as well. And so I want to be better, not only for God, but for everyone that, will come across me, and hopefully will see the light of the Lord, and not someone who's really actually hateful. Sometimes it's really difficult. I put so much pressure on myself, but I really am thankful to the Lord for the opportunity that He's given me, and really so many others, to just come here and talk about His word. I'm hoping that you guys stick around however long you'd like, however long you need, whether it's on this channel or a friend of mine or any other Christian who is in fact proclaiming the truth boldly, but with a lot of love. Thank you guys again for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Love you. God bless you. You goober babes.